Friday, September 27th, 1:37 p.m. New York time. Welcome to Winning Wall Street's Money. Video will discuss my day trade, my pre-market day trade. Scalp on the futures. Looking here at the ES, higher time frame weekly, be situation of where what's occurring. Current green candle is the weekly, and it would be completed at 5 p.m. New York time. Made a higher high, higher low than the prior week. And look, it's already rejecting the highs, the all-time highs that it made this week. It's also smaller trading range from the bottom to the top, much smaller trading range. And we have a gap here, has not even been tested yet. And we have that inside candle, I labeled midpoint there, a key level here. So I'm already situational awareness, what to expect. If the trend reverses and goes lower, some potential areas to be looking to buy on a dip, or for us that trade both directions, target prices to look for some shorts we would be in to look to take profits. Let's cue this in on the daily time frame now. There we go, current candle. Current candle, which will be done at 5 p.m. New York time with an inside candle. Inside candle, lower high, higher low. Let's cue in the drawings for the daily. Very tight trading range up here since that big impulse move up. Now we'll look at the trade idea I had for overnight. Not necessarily overnight didn't mean it was going to go off. It was a trade setup I made overnight. And whenever the signal went, if I was at the computer, I had the opportunity to trade, which might be overnight or this morning. So this big red candle, almost a solid body, bearish candle, impulse move down. See that little green candle? Almost like a doji. Yep. I was expecting that to have a reversal somewhere around here, and it occurred. Big dump, labeled midpoint. Here is midpoint. As soon as that candle got done, I was happened to be able to label midpoint, that red candle. This next green candle, all these are 4 hours. That high went up and tested it, rejected it, and look at that, made a lower low. You also notice this green candle, the bottom of it right there. And this green candle, the high of it right there. So I have that space between those two. They never touched, they never overlapped, those two green candles. So I have the gray zone I drew because that was the range between them. Looking for a potential retest up there. Opportunity to be looking for a bearish trade for short. So as I was watching this, came back later, see this candle here, little dodgy candle, dodgy, undecided potential reversals. I labeled the low of it. So I'm thinking if we're going to have a reversal, break below there, that might be the opportunity to enter a bearish trade and have the trend, not necessarily the trend, but hopefully it would go lower, 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 lower. That was my thought for, again, here. Or in hindsight, you can see that green candle to make a lower low, lower high, and broke it. And then obviously where we are now, right here, this candle will be done at 5 p.m. And the top of this range, which is the bottom of that green candle, that we tested here, another trade opportunity. Let's go further. We're going to go lower time frame, same drawings. Cue in the 1 hour. So 1 hour candles. When this broke that 4 hour low, was during the Asian session. Didn't go deep down. Nope, it did not. What we did have was here during the New York session, we did go up and test it. in the range. Sell off and dump. A nice opportunity to be trading short there. Let's go to the lower time frame, the 15 minutes. So again, looking here, this was that range where there was that space on the 4 hour. I drew it all the way out. And here was that green candle, 4 hour one around here. The entry single short. Let's zoom in, which was interesting. Now, I did all this before these two candles even occurred. So it was here when I was doing the drawings. And then later on, wow, 2130, huge dump, broke below it. Nice. So let's go see the 5 minutes. Here's the 5 minutes. Zoom in. After 5 minutes, broke below it. So huge consolidation below a big round number, 5,800. And let's go to 1 minute. So you just scalp trade on the 1 minute. There wasn't much to be made. Broke below there, 57.99. 57.97. Wow. 3 points. Yep. Disadvantage. Nope. Never got the trade because I didn't stay there all night long watching it. But going forward, let's show you on the 15 minute. Remember I mentioned 4 hour candle. We're looking for this now where it got tested. Again, impulse move down. Looking for a retracement inside this big red candle for opportunities to trade bearish. Depending on where we see a sweet spot inside this range. Well, it tested high there. So again, let's go take that to the 1 hour. Okay, there's the 1 hour. And we actually had a trend reversal there, 1 hour. Higher high and dump. So one could have maybe, maybe of course you could have, but it's just got a short there. Let's take it to the lower time frame, the 15 minute. Now we're on the 15 minute. And look, 15 minute candle right there. Had a reversal, trend up, tested it, rejected it. 2 inside candles back to back. Yep, indecision those traders were. Some might have been buying, some might have been shorting. Again, a lot of indecision that battle. And then the reversal got strength, broke lower. So again, that candle broke above it. One could have waited for the next candle retrace. It did here, but it never broke there. One could have waited for the next candle. Okay, it never broke there. So one didn't go short. Well, this candle, red one, finally did break below that close. So one could have gone short here. Short there. And rolled the trend down. Nice. Let's go look at the 1 minute. Actually, we'll look at the 5 minute too. Here we are on the 5 minute. Same thing. Look at that. Almost a bearish pin bar up there, rejected that high. And that red candle went right below. So had a consolidation, a huge dump. One wow. Could have gone short right in here. Nice. And we take it to the 1 minute. Here we go. Yeah. Big up. Wow. Interesting. Big green candle. We're actually that dodgy candle right there. That white candle did it. Consolidation. Another candle popped up. Red candle. Bearish engulfing candle. Good trigger single right up there. Nice. So that would have been the overnight setup again on the 4 hour candle. I did there. And the drawing and the trade would have occurred until later in this morning. Okay, now let's look at my scalp I took this morning. One trade, bearish. Second trade, I missed out of it. Went so fast. But my first trade, I did take, and the only trade I took this morning, big bearish, it was a winner. Let's go where I have my setup. Looking at the intraday now here. Here. 7 a.m. low. Blue horizontal line, 8 a.m. And the 5 a.m. high here, right here. So I was watching and looking for a potential reversal. So that red candle, okay, closed red. But still made a higher high, higher low. My thought process was, if the next candle breaks below that, look to go short. Next candle did not do that. What the next candle did, the green candle made a higher high, higher low. Sat on my hands, watched the charts. Patience. That candle stopped, broke below it. Lower low, lower high. It also took out that low. So 2 opportunities get in short. And I got in short there. My thought was, we're going to go down here. Somewhere down here. Maybe not direct. Nope. Let's put it on the 1 minute. Let's go actually forward so you can see here. Big dump. Big dump used a lot of energy to get down there. So my thought process was not to stay in the trade and I hope that was going to go down here because it used so much energy right there. I closed my trade early. Let's go to the 1 minute. Oops. There we go. On the 1 minute. Again, the trade was to look to break below there. And there was that 5 a.m. blue horizontal line highs, rejecting, rejecting. Reversal. And in short, again, originally at the time, I was thinking it's going to go all the way down here. And as we're going forward, this red candle started half a week down there and almost closed the trade there. Already had gains. But I thought, yeah, buyers already stepping in there. It may not make it down here. I adjusted my order and closed here. During that process of that inside candle being made. Again, this is the 1 minute. So closed earlier than I expected. Made a profit. Good job out of me. Because after that, it reversed. Yeah. Who knows how high it would have gone. Thank goodness I closed it. And the 15-minute chart here, again, that red candle is where I went short in and out. And I want to show you the last trade that I missed. I was all lined up to look to take it. This yellow horizontal line is the New York Open. I labeled these two because they had the same kind of pattern. I showed you on that 4 hour, had that gap. Those candles not touching right here. The high of that candle, the low of that candle. Gap there. And then here too, the high of this one, the low of that one. So I drew these gray ranges. My thought process was they occurred on a bullish trend up. So I'm looking for a pullback to buy bullish on these setups down here. Let me show you on the 5 minutes. We also had economic news here. 8:30. Let's go in a little bit more. There we go. 9 o'clock. I'm going to show you now on the 1 minute where I'm looking to take the trade. So again, blue one was 900, 0900. Setup was looking for it come down to either one of these potential reversals to trade bullish. 9:30 news. Sorry, 9:30 US stock market opens. I don't want to be in a trade particularly there. And we also have news that was coming out at 10 a.m. So these 1 minute charts, yeah, a lot of whips over here. Watching for it to come down here to enter. And this, I should take that off. That was for a prior trade that I never got. So we're coming down here right there, that white horizontal line, testing it right there on the 1 minute. Huge bullish pin bar right there, testing midpoint in that 4 hour too. Key level. That was nice. Double bottom. Look at that green candle. Also tested that midpoint. So both of them inside that range and testing there. What an opportunity. Trade bullish. Saw that occur because I saw this dump. I lost my mindset of saying, hey, this is the place I want to be buying, putting the trade on. Not looking to trade short. I lost focus. Never got in the trade. Never got in the trade. Again, this would have been the area I would have gotten the trade. You can see the reversal. 10 o'clock news right here, that orange line. So again, the opportunity was getting before it, or I also could have gotten out of it before. 10 o'clock news came. And the other opportunity to get in the trade, saw as occurred, huge spike down, went right in there, right into that value area, and reversed, took off like a rocket ship and went up here, that green candle. So I would have had to probably close somewhere around there. Again, the point is, my entry was supposed to be in this area, and my exit would have been up here in that area. So I missed out of that trade. That would have been a big win. Just didn't happen because my focus on that Friday morning, what can I say? Maybe it was the hurricane that came and went here overnight. Yep. Definitely took a mindset. So that's how my thought process was on those trades. If you want early access to this video, I published them on my personal Patreon page. That's for paid subscribers. There's a lot more content I share. The link is below in the description. Thank you for taking time to watch the video.